Vietnam is racing to prepare its devastated central region for Typhoon Molave. The storm is gaining strength over the South China Sea and could hit within hours. It's the fourth typhoon to hit Vietnam this month.
Hundreds of thousands of people are being rushed out of harm's way as Typhoon Molave heads for Vietnam's central coast with winds of up to 135 kilometers per hour. Fishermen are returning to shore and homes are being secured with sandbags. Hundreds of flights have been cancelled and schools in affected areas shut. Typhoon Molave threatens to deepen the crisis in Vietnam's central region after weeks of intense weather. At least 130 people killed in floods and landslides. Many others are still missing. Vietnam's Prime Minister says it could be as deadly as Typhoon Damrey, which left more than 100 people dead in 2017. Molave has already struck the Philippines, where it left at least 9 people dead and more than a dozen missing. Well, Tung Nu joins us live now. So let's talk about a worst-case scenario, Tung. How is Vietnam preparing for it?
This is one of the most powerful typhoons to hit Vietnam in 20 years. So Vietnam is preparing everything it can and is racing against time to weather the arrival of this storm. At the moment, evacuation effort is underway for more than 500,000 people to keep them away from the destructive path of Typhoon Molave. And schools are closed and hundreds of flights have been cancelled. At the moment, the typhoon is churning towards Vietnam's central region, and we expect that this region will be hit by the region is home to Vietnam's biggest coffee growing area, and this region is also a major hub for industrial production and fisheries production. So we expect, Vietnam state media expect that the aftermath of this storm could create a state of calamity at category 4 out of 5. So Vietnam is preparing everything it can to weather the arrival and as well as the aftermath of this typhoon.
Tung, the region is already devastated by weeks of flooding. What's the plan to deal with the aftermath?
Well, Vietnam has been experiencing one of the brutal typhoon season this year. And this area, as you mentioned, have been reeling from weeks of flooding. So at the moment, with the arrival of the upcoming typhoon, a mobile command unit has been set up at the central city of Da Nang City, chaired by a deputy Vietnamese deputy prime minister, in order to direct the preparation as well as the response to the aftermath of this typhoon. Military service forces have been mobilized in order to prepare for the arrival of this storm, as well as for the search and rescue effort after the storm make landfall in Vietnam.
All right, thanks, Tung Nu, there with the very latest on Typhoon Molave.